I came to Cornwall once before and got some pasties and ate them up on St Michael's Mount. And they were from Philp's Pasties, very well known around these parts, almost a chain if you like. So many people in the comments told me, you've got it in the wrong place, Greeno. Where you need to go is Gear Farm Pasties. So I've come back down to Cornwall, and behind me here is Gear Farm Pasties. According to you lot, this is the place for me to get Cornish pasties here in Cornwall. Big, chunky, full of meat and potatoes and all that sort of goodness. And looking at it, they do sausage rolls and all sorts of bits and bobs too. So I am going to get myself 3 or 4 different things to try. I am excited. Come on. Oh, and the sun started shining as well. The sun always shines on the righteous, doesn't it? Let's get some grub. So many delicious sounding options. Down the road from here is like a Royal Naval Air Service kind of place. So many people, while we were just sort of filming a couple of shots beforehand, have been turning up, picking up pasties and other bits and bobs to take back for lunch. Obviously the mess there, or the naffy or whatever they call it, it isn't as good as the pasties here. I've put an order in, which they're just getting ready for me. What have I got? A medium steak pasty. That's your, you know, your proper Cornish pasty. £5.50. A medium cheese pasty. £5.30. A cheese and bacon turnover for £2.80. We have a chili and apple sausage roll, £4. A Bakewell. Can't remember exactly what kind of Bakewell it is. Bakewell shortbread, I think it said. £2.90, and a cup of tea. So plenty to be going on with. I've got a little bit of help behind the camera to help me get through all of this stuff. Total, £22.50. There you go. All those people who moan I've been going to too many posh places and spending too much money. Not today. £22.50. Lunch for 2 people and presumably leftovers too. Bargain. Right, I'm going to go pick up my food and we'll get set up. Doing things a bit differently today. So here we go, folks. I've picked up my food and I'm now set up Danny style with a table and chairs. This is the way to do it, isn't it? I thought there was some seating here, but luckily I had this in the car, so we are good to go. What have I got here? Cup of tea. Yorkshire folk, don't get upset, it's PG tips. The bacon and cheese turnover. Pork, chili and apple, I think it is, sausage roll. Cheese pasty. The creme de la creme, the Cornish pasty. And then the almond Bakewell shortbready thing, whatever it is. Come prepared. Wooden cutlery, serviettes. Gotta be prepared, haven't we? Right. First up, the bacon and cheese turnover. Tell you what, this weather can't decide what it's doing. 1 minute the sun is shining, the next is blowing a gale. Hopefully it doesn't rain. It doesn't look too threatening right now. Come and take a look at this. So you've got puff pastry there, bacon, and it's kind of like a cheese sauce, not just grated cheese or whatever. It's like a really thick cheese sauce they use for this. I actually had a look online and saw them making it. It's like a paste that they pipe into it, put the bacon on top, fold it up. There you go. Right. First taste of Gear Farm. If you like cheese, and if you like bacon, what can make it better? Putting it in pastry. That's the answer. That puff pastry has got such a lovely crisp. The bacon and the cheese, really salty hit. The pastry's just really kind of flaky. That's ace. £2.80 for this. That's great value, I think, because it's so good. I mean, look at the bacon there, really crisped up. You can see the layers in the pastry as well. That, my friends, is a treat. I'm getting it all down myself. If there's any pigeons around, they'll be filling up on pastry in a minute. Right, let's pop this one away and move on to the next one. Right, seeing as we're doing the table and chairs thing, we'll do it properly. Wet the whistle. Oh, blimey, that's hot. Right, we're moving on to the pork, chilli and apple sausage roll. This has got some weight to it. Oh, look at that. Boom. That, my friends, is a sausage roll, isn't it? Goodness me. Right, I'm going to actually attack this with a knife and fork, I think. Be a little more civilised. Can I actually get into it, though? That's the thing. Because it's a substantial beast. I just want to show you sort of the inside of it before I start tucking in. Oh, I think I needed stronger cutlery than this. Now come and have a look at this sausage meat, so you can see what you're dealing with here. You see the flecks of chilli in there? It's so dense. There's pieces of apple in there that have stewed down. That's good. The pork has not been ground too fine. Still got a really nice texture to it. Oh, cutlery's blowing away. The apple lends a little bit more sweetness, and of course apple and pork goes beautifully together. And then you get that little hit, just a background hit, from the chilli. I think it's the same pastry used for the sausage roll and the turnover. And of course it gets a little sort of soggier inside because of the sausage meat sat there. I don't know how Danny used to do this all the time. Things blow around everywhere. But yeah, nice crisp to the outside of the pastry. A little soggier inside. And it kind of works. That though, that filling, that's bang on. £4 for this. How much is a Greggs sausage roll? Couple of quid? Get yourself down here and try this one. It's much better. We've done the sausage roll, we've done the bacon and cheese turnover. That's not what we're all about here though. Pasty time. So this is the cheese one, helpfully given away by the fact there's a letter C on there. And look at the size of this. I mean, like, can you see me behind here? A big old boy. Again, I'm going to cut into it so we can see inside. If I can. Here we go. Come and take a look at that. That's your filling in there. Cheese, potato, onion. That does smell good. That does smell good, people. Now we've got a slightly different pastry on this one. It's not the puff pastry that we've had with the others. I'm a little bit surprised by this, actually. I expected that to have a more intense cheesy flavour. I'm more getting like the vegetable flavour from it, with a background hint of cheese. Which, don't get me wrong, it's not unpleasant in any way. I just wanted a bit more of a cheesy hit with it. Again, with all the other things though, the pastry is bang on. And the way the veggies have been cooked inside is perfect. You see they're kind of sliced thin, so when they steam inside the pastry, they cook out nicely. But yeah, for me, just a touch more cheese needed on that one. Right, put that one to one side. Onto this bad boy. So folks, there's a song about this, I think. I can't remember who sang it. This is what we came for. The Cornish pasty. Another behemoth of a pasty. See, people keep coming in and out of here, don't they? Popular place. Right, let's get a different knife here. And we'll cut into this fella. And we'll see what's inside again, shall we? Ready, steady, go. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. It's steaming hot. You see all the chunks of steak in there? The bits of swede and potato. Oh my word. Oh, that is a little smell of heaven, that really is. Tiny little bit of pepper I can detect in there as well. Onion and beefy goodness. Okay, I don't think that bag's going to fly away with that sat on top of it, let me tell you. Right, here we go. Oh, yeah. That is the star of the show, let me tell you. The little pieces of beef in here, cooked down so they're soft. No toughness to them at all. The veggies, again, cut nice and thin, so they steam up inside the pastry. Not overly peppery. Sometimes I think a Cornish pasty can have too much pepper. The pastry's great. It's piping hot. This must have just been baked as we got it. That is sensational. I can see why you guys told me to come here. And look at how filled it is. I mean, it's just nuts. What was this, £5.50? I mean, I think if you were to go to your average bakery on the high street, there are Cornish pasty ones, aren't there? There's Cornish Bakehouse and a couple of others. You're probably paying not far off that for a pasty there. And this is another level. Let me tell you, Gear Farm, you have got this. Bang on. Now to finish up, folks. Bring me cup of tea into play. Move that cutlery out of the way because I don't need that now. We have this cherry almond bakewell. £2.90. Looks good again, doesn't it? Hold on to that. Shortbread base. Raspberry jam filling. Frangipane. Almonds on the top. Sweet. Crispy on the bottom. Soft on the top. Delicious. Right, we're not here to review little cakes, are we? Let's finish this up here now. If I was to rank the things in order, we're not going to count the cake in that, even though it's delicious. Because you hear about the savoury stuff, really. I'd say favourite, definitely the proper steak Cornish pasty. Then I think probably the bacon turnover, then the sausage roll, then the cheese pasty. And because of that, because I am able to rank them like that, obviously it can't necessarily be a perfect 10 out of 10. The pasty itself, the proper Cornish pasty, is a 10 out of 10 pasty. No doubt about that at all. I think the bacon cheese turnover and the sausage roll are probably 9 out of 10 items of their own right. I think the cheese pasty, I guess, I'd say that was about a 7 out of 10 for me. Just needed a more amplified, cheesy flavour. I think the pricing is very, very fair. I think there's a couple of dogs there that can smell my sausage roll and whatever in the boot of the car now. Yeah, pricing, no issue with that at all. £22.50 for all that food. If you were to come up here on a day out in Cornwall, yourself, the missus, a couple of kids or whatever, you could eat well for 30 quid between you, couldn't you? Absolutely. Yeah, it's good, it's good. Overall, taking into account that it's not just the Cornish pasty we're talking about, I think it's a 9 out of 10 place. I really do. No frills to it, there's no seating outside. But what they're doing is banging out absolute quality. Get yourself up here, £5.50 for the best Cornish pasty you're ever going to have. Just do that. Then you're having a 10 out of 10 experience, that's for sure. Wonderful. Gear Farm pasties. You guys were right, I tell you. Absolutely right. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed eating that pasty, and to be fair, there's still half of it sat over there, so I've got a bit of a treat for a bit later on too. Don't forget to click a thumbs up on the video. Dig around the vault. There's a few from down in Cornwall. Might even be a Cornwall playlist. I can't remember if I set one up or not, but possibly. Have a little look for that. Subscribe to the channel, ding your bell for notifications, all that good stuff. I tell you what as well, that sun has just come over the wall I'm sitting in front of. And I can't see a blooming thing. Anyway, that's going to be it from me for now. I'm a happy boy. Really pleased I came. I'll see you next time, folks. Bye for now. Oh, green light. Green light, you know. Green light.